Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Kroq-Gar, and Kroq-Gar has almost landed in Lustria finally. Feels like it's been a long time coming here. So let's go ahead and land him inside of Pocked Marsh. He's going to get some replenishment before we go ahead and fight the other lizard men over here. And then we're also going to land at Waxty as well. He doesn't need as much replenishment. Do they have a stance that buffs replenishment here? I do wonder. I don't think they do, right? This enables replenishment, but it doesn't increase replenishment, I don't think. We already have max wins of magic, so we don't need this. We'll put him in camp just for the extra melee defense, I guess. And this guy, oh, I still forgot to put him into Kroq-Gar's army. I think he should be able to reach him this turn, though. There we go. Kroq-Gar finally has all of his Scar veterans back with him. Senzus still hasn't made the journey, though. He's lagging just a little bit behind here. Look at these Bastillodons here. They're almost dead. Oh dear. And we might next time we might move Kroq-Gar out of the settlement and just land Senzus in here. In fact, Uaxti, you might be able to carry on force march, and if you go to Tlax, you can get some replenishment in there. There we go. And then next turn, Kroq-Gar can go to the Awakening, and Senzus can go to Pox Marsh, and then everyone's getting some replenishment in. And then we're going to take the fight north. Sounds like a good episode, right? Let's go ahead and see who else we have on the roster. Silda over here. He was going to go ahead and take occupy Gorgazan. However, Scarbrand has shown up. We should be able to defeat Scarbrand with this army, right? I'm not so sure. But we're going to take attrition there, so let's go into in-camp anyway. We'll get the extra melee defense. And if Scarbrand does attack, that should just help us a bit. Scarbrand is in force march, so he's not going to be recruiting. That's beneficial to us. Let's see, Zumbatar, he's down in the south. He's not going to be landing for a few more turns yet either. Let's take him to the altar of the Horned Rat. We're still going to need another 2 turns for him to make the journey. And let's see, Pryjo number 1. You're making your way over to the Golden Tower. No, you're not. You're going further. You're going to the Cursed Jungle because we wanted to give you a better army, didn't we? In fact, let's just go ahead and disband all of these units because it will save us some gold per turn. We don't need them. It was just a temporary measure. Right. Pryjo number 2. You were going towards the Monument of the Moon. It looks like Melwyn has moved on, so let's go towards there. Gawla Yvette here, you are recruiting some skink cohorts, so let's continue with that. Mazdamundi, you're recruiting some ancient stegodons. You're fine, you can carry on with this as well. And I think that's all of our armies dealt with for this turn. We do have some gold. I think we were going to give this to Oxyotl, weren't we? Because he's not friends with us right now. Minus 69 because of broken treaties. Let's go ahead and give you a gift. We do have the gold. We go ahead and give him 12,000 gold. There we go. Hopefully that should help him like us a lot more. Gift given. There we go. Up to 57 there. Unfortunately, that means we're probably not going to be able to build this turn. That's okay, though. Let's check our normal diplomacy as well. We need our reliability to recover if possible. It's going to take a while though, I think. Ah, we can confederate tic-tac-toe. Now, I should probably do this. However, that means that we're suddenly in charge of protecting all of this. Rather than tic-tac-toe. And at the moment, we don't want to deal with this. We're leaving it up to tic-tac-toe. Because our focus is in Lustria. So I don't think I'm going to confederate right now. I think we need another army in the land of the dead. In fact, I'm going to recruit a new lord in Numus. Let's go ahead and get a Saurus Old Blood. Wow, level 17. So determined, +3 leadership, immune to psychology, or arrogant, charge bonus. Guess let's get the charge bonus. Let's go ahead and recruit him in Numus. We can go ahead and level him up as well. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to get the dinosaurs eventually. And then I think, do we just go down the red tree or do we go down here's yellow tree? We can't get dinos here, so I think we go down his yellow tree. Let's go for melee attack, then we can go for foe seeker. Let's get melee defense, hit points, we can get deadly onslaught. There we go. That's looking good. And then let's see, any regiment of renown units? Not really. Oh, we're out of gold as well. We're going to recruit with him next turn though, that's fine. Right, other than that, I think we're good here. To go to 144, turn 144. Maybe we should just confederate tic-tac-toe though. In fact, I'm going to do it. Let's go ahead and confederate tic-tac-toe. No. I've done the wrong click there. There we go. Join confederation. Oh, almost pressed declare war. There we go. They have accepted our offer. Will that bump us to strength rank 1? No. Wow. Really? And we have a bunch of new provinces now. Oh dear. Right, let's go ahead and confirm all of this. We're still strength rank 2. Insane. The dwarfs are extremely powerful. So if we zoom out now we have a rather big bill of land. Oh dear. That's the problem with Confederation. If we zoom out a bit, where's the enemy armies? So we have Belagar here. So we're going to have to go ahead and defend this. And then most of the enemy armies are in this area, which is where most of our armies are as well. So that's okay. Of course, we'd have some armies going over this way. And that's fine as well, because they're going to be dealing with Lustria. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. Right, what do our armies consist of, though? We have tic-tac-toe here. Can we get an easy victory against this army? Let's see. If we go ahead and move in. They're running away, so that tells me we're going to get an easy win here. There we go, we do. Armor piercing weapon damage. Do we have any ranged units in the army? We do. Ah, but it's weapon damage, not missiles. I might just give that to... maybe this Razordon... Let's see, we could give it to the Stegodon. In fact, I might just give armor piercing charge bonus, flaming attacks. Let's give flaming attacks to tic-tac-toe. Leadership frenzy. Let's give frenzy to a Stegodon. We could give charge bonus to the other Stegodon. And I might just give weapon strength here. I'll just give it to a Sourish unit, why not? Let's go ahead and auto-resolve. We're not going to lose any units. There we go. We got Potion of Speed, 3,900 XP, and 2,000 gold. I'm going to take the replenishment here, just because there's a few enemies around. And Furak does gain access to his ancient Stegodon now. So that's good there. Tic-tac-toe also gaining a new trait, +5 leadership when fighting against the Tomb Kings. So that's very nice. Let's go ahead and level up Tic-tac-toe. Jeez. What are we going to go for here? So he's gone for dinos. That's nice. And he's also gone for salamander and Razordon units. Right, let's go ahead and get Rally. Then we can get some of these better units. So we could go... Yeah, he's gone Blessing of Itzel as well. So we could go for dinos with him. Let's go ahead and level up this guy as well. So you've got income and replenishment. That's nice to see. Jungle Toxins. That's poison attacks. Let's see. Ammunition, charge bonus, or speed. Let's go ahead and give you some more ammunition. And there we go. And I think that's it for level ups this turn. I think we're going to stay in this settlement just because Maddie is over here. Although that's an army, right? Where's Belagar again? Belagar's over here. We need to get some armies over here then. Let's see. We have this army. Let's go ahead and move them over towards Lashiek. They already moved all their movement though. This army... We don't have any... Let's give them Route Marcher. Ancient Cunning as well. You guys are going to move over towards there to help defend. As is this army. Let's level you up as well. This is a Saurus Old Blood. So we definitely want to use them. Let's see. Yeah, armor is fine. Right. You're also going to be going over towards the Sorceress Islands over here. Okay, things are looking fine. Can we get some extra movement out of you? We can, right. If you head over there, that's all looking good. Do I have any more armies? I do. Oh, wow. Okay, this army is much more impressive. I think you're going to help us with Scarborough. If we go ahead and move you up here, We'll move you up into those lands. That should be fine. Right, do we have any other characters that need moving? I don't think so. Well, we have loads. Okay, Bogok over here. You're just a hero. I'm going to put you into no. Let's put you into this army. There we go. Our other guys might also be heroes then as well. Lord Slep, you're also a hero. You're going to go into this army. And then, if we go down here, Kroq-Gar. Okay, we know this guy. You're coming over to Mazdamundi's army, aren't you? There we go. Let's bring you over. Right. So that was a very busy turn. And our income's dropped all the way to 5,000 gold. Oh dear. Let's go ahead and... Let's see. Growth in income from buildings. Growth in income. We're going to try and raise our income as much as possible. Was that the... Diplomatic relations with lizardmen? Okay. That must be a unique one. Income from buildings. Income from buildings. We're going to have to manually organize all these settlements eventually, although I think we might get the victory before that happens. So we'll have to see. Let's go ahead and skip that. There we go. Well, we can check diplomacy now because we are a bit stronger. Maybe some things have changed here. Yeah, nothing's changed, sadly. Okay, let's go to turn 144. Okay. Looks like the High Elves are going to take the Moon Shard back. Nothing we can really do about that. That's fine. Imrik have ended their non-aggression pact with us. I think eventually he's going to declare war. We'll have to see. Okay, so we did lose the Moon Shard. Let's go ahead and see where that is. I don't think we need to hold this. I think we need to maintain all of these lands, which it looks like they're about to be under threat, actually. But I don't think we need the Moon Shard. Sacrifice to Mathland performed. We don't need to worry about that either. Godly Wrath in Sudenburg. The gods of your enemies have directly intervened in our interests, sowing destruction across our realm. How do we confront a god's wrath? So for 3 turns we have -4 control. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We have so many armies now. I think I might get rid of a few. Or at least replace the lords. Because all these new armies from Tic-Tac-Toe I don't think we quite need. Right. There's an army here. And it's essentially a 4-stack as well. Let's go ahead and take these guys off a 4th march. We could probably win this. Although Kroq-Gar can't quite reach here. So let's go ahead and bring Kroq-Gar over towards Tlax. We're going to keep him in normal stance because we don't want to be caught off guard. And then I think Senzis here. Can you reach Poxmarsh? You can. I'm going to take you into Poxmarsh. You're going to get some replenishment. Probably going to be waiting a few turns there. I should have checked this first. Luckily that he can't reach Poxmarsh to get in an attack there. That's good. With Tlax, we should be able to defend Tlax. There's a bit of a garrison there as well. Now, how many armies have they sent down here? Just 2. How big is this army? That's a 4-stack as well. Okay, so we're going to have to be dealing with that. That's absolutely fine. Now, if we go over... No, Uaxti's already here. Can I move Uaxti like here? They're not reinforcing though, are they? See, if this was the AI, because they're on the board of the circle, they would be reinforcing. Let's see if it's also the same for me. I'm going to position like this, just so I hope they reinforce one another. Right, that's enough for those guys. Let's go ahead and move Zumbatar. He's making his way to the altar of the Horned Rat. Next turn, he'll be able to reach that. And then if we go over here... So Belagar has disappeared. He might be in this area where we don't have any vision. Now, what do I want to do here, then? We also have some enemy armies coming in here. Let's see. You can go ahead and defend Zandri. Don't want to be attacked there. What are you? You're a Saurus Oldblood. So that's fine. What about this army? You're Horus a Saurus Oldblood. You are a Slam Mage, so I'm going to put your units into this army. Now I'm going to disband you just because we are dedicated to using Sour Soul Bloods, aren't we? Let's go ahead and put this Scar Veteran into this army as well. And you're going to march over towards the Sorceress's islands. Right, that's all good. We have this army as well. You're Sour Soul Bloods, so that's nice. It says there's a level up in this army. Ah, this guy, there we go. Sometimes it's hard to see the yellow arrows. Let's go ahead and give you some hit points, although... yeah, let's give you the hit points. That should be fine. And we're going to continue force marching you over towards Lashiak, because we do have this army to contend with as well. As for Tic-Tac-Toe, I think we might float him back over to Coffer. Yeah, because they could reach it this turn, so makes sense to defend that. Now over here, Arkan the Black is here, but he's very damaged. In fact, we can't reach him this turn. That's a bit of a shame. Right, still there, you can go ahead to Gorgazan. We can occupy this turn. Scarbrand is going east. Let's go ahead and colonize this, sorry. There we go. We didn't lose any units either. Although now Scarbrand's going over this way and away. I just realised Kindana is in behind us. So maybe we should have gone south, yes. What's the garrison like on Khemri? Not very big. So I think if we have to make a choice, I would rather defend Khemri. So let's hop in there. Maybe that will help just a tad. Have we moved all of these armies now? Don't think so. I think we have actually. Right. And then down here, Pryjo. You have to force march. Okay. Make your way over to the Cursed Jungle. Raka, you're going to recruit some more ancient Stegodons. Sadly, they still take 3 turns. I think you need to build 10 of the building, and it reduces the time taken. And I think that's all of our armies moved. If we just go in here to check... Nope, we still have all of these guys in the north. I forgot about them. And Melwyn has returned. Okay. Let's try something sneaky here. We're going to ambush. With this army, we're going to carry on recruiting. That's fine. And Mazda Mundi, I think you need to start making your way back up to here. Because there are enemies coming to the north. Now, if we check everyone now, still not moved them all. Jeez, where's all our armies? You're a Scar Veteran. Let's go ahead and put you in this army then. And then we have this guy. You're a Skink Oracle. Okay, I don't really care about you. Let's get rid of you. Same with this guy, Skink Priest, Beast Magic, don't really care about him. Let's get rid of him. And then what about Pryjo number 2? He's in ambush. Okay, we've sorted everything now. We have 2,000 gold, it's not really a lot, is it? So let's go ahead and pass all of this. Let's check our diplomacy for the turn. Don't think there's anything to be had here. Nothing to be had. We still have very low reliability as well. But let's go ahead to turn 145. I'm a little bit confused. Why did Pryjo go and attack? Really confused. Maybe I accidentally queued up auto movement there. We might have just screwed that army. Scarbrand's also gonna get a decisive defeat there. That's fine. We'll auto resolve this one. Elfarian is now declaring war against us. I think we're gonna invite our allies here. So let's go ahead and call our allies to help us. Gorok should be very useful in this army. Allies have refused to join your side. That's fine. At least Gorok has joined us here. Yeah. There's no point really fighting this one, is there? Sadly, that little slip up with the queuing movement. Somehow, I don't remember doing it. I'm going to have to look at that in editing and then realise the silly mistake I made. That has kind of screwed this army. It's fine, though. It's not really one of our main armies. We don't care about this one, actually, really too much. Because it is led by Pryjo as well. So it's not really that much of a loss. That's fine. It will give us some extra gold per turn. We're going to have better armies with the likes of Kroq-Gar and Uaxti soon in this area of the map anyway. So that's going to be a close defeat to Melwyn there. Knowledge regained. The discovery of an ancient plague has revealed lost knowledge which may increase the magical effectiveness of the Great Slam Mage Priests. Not by much, but even a small geomantic advantage may contribute to the advancement of the Great Plan. However, such things are expensive to research and so must be carefully considered. Will you commit your precious resources in furtherance of the Old One's designs, or is such a minimal gain not worth the cost? I don't think we really care about Winds of Magic, so let's go ahead and do nothing there. And Scarbrand did go ahead and raise and take this settlement. And Southern Sentinels loses an outpost. Okay. As does the Court of Libarus. Why is that? The Pestilence scheme has been performed. And Pryjo was killed in battle. We do gain an Astronomer. +2 control in a local province. And Ratok is ready for duty again. Good old Ratok returning. Our gold income per turn is looking nice and high again. But let's go over here. Zumbatar has finally made it over to Lustria. So let's go ahead and land him in the Altar of the Horned Rat. In fact, he doesn't even need that much replenishment. So I'm going to take him. In fact, yeah, let's keep on sailing. We're going to sail you all the way to the south. We're going to start in the Citadel of Dusk. And we're going to make our way up the west coast here to take all of these lands owned by the... I forget what these guys... The Cult of Sotek. There we go. The Cult of Sotek are now our enemies. Right. There's still an army here. I think we can take this army on relatively easy. They are in the ocean, though, so we're going to have to sail like this. And then, Kroq-Gar, you're going to have to go ahead and initiate the battle. Can you do that? Oh, you can't. Kroq-Gar, are you still within reinforcement range? You are. Okay, but we can't attack either of them. Okay, this stuff happens. Seems to happen to be a lot. Let's go ahead and force march our way up to Tlaxvo. Just so all of our armies are together. Why can't we... Tlax? Is it because that's mountains? Right, it is. The mountains always get in the way there. Yeah, it's something I've noticed recently. Even when the icon pops up like this, to say you can go inside a settlement, if there's a bit of terrain in the way, for some reason it doesn't do it. But that's fine. Right, let's go up to the north. We have a lot of settlements to take here, don't we? Mazda Mundi, you need to deal with Tyrion.
Certainly not. Ridiculous.
Even though he said it's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and sit ourselves in here. And we could probably... No, we already have recruitment. What's our garrisons looking like? I think we should go ahead. Can you reach Skeggy this turn? I think they can.
Absolutely not.
Let's go and defend Skeggy, in fact. Mazda Mundi, you're doing your job there. And then we also... Don't we have an army over here? We do. Gula Ivek, you're supposed to be dealing with Melwyn. Let's see. We could get some Bastiladons. I think we might get some Bastiladons. Some dinos will help us. Just tank some of the damage when we go ahead and deal with Melwyn. Right, if we zoom out, we only have 2 armies up here. Ideally, one of these armies would join. Zumbatar's going down here. Let's go ahead and look at this part of the land. This army is essentially a 4-stack. We also have Aranessa coming in as well. This could be a little bit worrisome here. Let's go ahead and get the replenishment. I think what we're going to do is let's make our way... Can we reach the Sorceress Islands? I don't think we can. Yeah, not even close. Let's go ahead and dock ourselves in Lashiek. And then let's recruit some units. Now, what can we get for 1 turn over here? I might just get Saros units, honestly. Saros warriors with shields. There we go. We can't go wrong with those, can we? And then tic-tac-toe. Can you reach this army this turn? I think they're going to run away, aren't they? Ah, but not. There we go. So it's going to be a very easy auto-resolve for us there. 3,300 XP, 3,700 gold. And we'll take the replenishment again. And we do manage to kill the enemy in battle there. So let's go ahead and do that. Of course, if we see a fight that I think is worth fighting, we'll fight manually. But small fights like that, not going to bother with. Let's go ahead and get Epicentrist. Yeah, Epicentrist is the one I wanted. Oh, we also need to level up these guys as well. Let's see, get some more ammo for you. And for you, let's go ahead and get weapon strength. That should be fine. Right. Tic-Tac-Toe's looking strong. You're going to go towards the Sorceress Islands. Ratok over here. Heavens. Okay, I don't mind Heavens. I'm going to go ahead and put you in this army. There's no armies up here, is it? These are just all heroes. Unless this is an army. This is an army. Arkan the Black is there. Silda, I need you to come back down towards this area because Kindena is causing us a bit of an issue. Now, what's our army situation? Gonna put you in Coffer. I feel zooming out like this, I've never made use of this view too much before. And I'm learning to appreciate it now because it really does help see where all of your armies are. So these guys over here. So let's go ahead and start recruiting an army with him. We can only get skink units, sadly. We need to go ahead and build some recruitment buildings in this province desperately. In fact, I might do that now. Maybe which settlement is safest here? Probably... We go to the land of the dead, probably Qatar. So let's go ahead and delete this building, and we're going to build some Saurus unit recruitment in Qatar, just so we can do that. Right, this army is recruiting. That's good. Pryjo, let's go ahead and put you in the Cursed Jungle, and you can start recruiting your units now as well. We're going to get you... how many turns is it? 2 more turns before we can get you some Ancient Stegodons. So what I'm going to do for now then... is maybe... What do we think? We could get him... Let's go ahead and give you a Bastillodon with a Revivification Crystal, and then everyone else can be an Ancient Stegodon. That's looking fine. Right, let's check the movement. We still have Kiori. You're a Scar Veteran. You're going to go into this army. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Can we actually recruit any more Scar Veterans? Wow. Let's go ahead and do this. In fact, shouldn't we do it over here so we can put them into Kroq-Gar's army? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. We don't care too much about their traits. There we go. Instantly access to Carnosaurs. They're level 33. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Honored Elder. And missile resistance 100%. Let's go ahead and do this. Armor. Melee attack. Foe Seeker. Melee defense. Hit points. Deadly Onslaught. I think we can get most of this actually, right? Can I just get all of these? I can. Impressive stuff. And then we can also just go ahead and get spell resistance. So we can get all of this. And then if we wanted to, because we don't need any of this, I can go into mental. And then let's go into training, I guess. Wow. Already these guys are very strong. Let's go ahead and level up him as well. So let's go ahead and get all of these. We can get mental. This is fun. Oh, we can't shift click, sadly. We have to manually click them all. Let's go ahead and do that. Never did I think of recruiting something at level 33. What about this Scar Veteran we just recruited? We can probably level him up as well. He's level 33 too. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. To think how long this would have taken to manually level up. This is impressive stuff here. and then we can go ahead and get training. Like, they're already incredibly strong, so the fact that they can start like this is impressive. Right, I think we've moved everyone this turn now. We're at an insane part of the campaign, I feel, when we can just recruit Scar veterans like this. We're going to have to recruit some more Scar veterans next turn, because I think we only get one per turn, right? If we go over here. Yeah, no characters available. A new character will be available in the next turn. So we only get one per turn. New Scar veteran generated. For some reason the map turned. There we go. Let's go ahead and skip all of this. We do have 10,000 gold though. Let's check our diplomacy. We might be able to go ahead and build something. This is looking good. In fact, I think we were building up this area. We look at the jungle. No, we were building up Headhunter's jungle, weren't we? So we could get some dino recruitment. Let's go ahead and upgrade the geomantic pylon. I like the idea of that. We can also go ahead and upgrade the dino building over here. That still leaves us with 4,000. This is also tier 4. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. No, let's go ahead and make this tier 3. That should be fine. That's all of our gold. Right, let's go ahead to turn 146. Unfortunately, it seems we're being caught off guard here with Senzis' army. And it does appear like we're going to get a decisive defeat. Now, whether it is or isn't, they don't have too many dinos, although their units actually... Yeah, I don't think this is winnable, is it? Yeah, when I look at it, I don't think this is winnable, sadly. So we're going to auto-resolve this one, but the good news is it's fine. We have Kroq-Gar and Uaxti right next to us, and this isn't really an army we're too afraid to lose. It's just normal Stegodons. So I will auto-resolve this one, but Kroq-Gar is going to go ahead and kick his ass next turn. The 7 Sentinels have ended their military access pact with us. It seems... minus 40 relation because of the Confederation penalty. I see. Oh dear. That means Oxyotl might also hate us a little bit now. And we did lose an Executioner's Axe. Stolen by the enemy there, and Senzis was killed in battle. However, it's fine. It's not really an army we care too much about. Sadly, we've also lost Tlax, though, because of some poor positioning on my part. And we also lost Gorgazan. Oh, the dwarfs have stolen it. Okay. I think it wasn't even a tier 1 settlement. That's why there was never a battle pop up there. We just didn't have a garrison. And it seems the Bone Rattlers have been obliterated. There's nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. So they have been wiped out, and the Brayherds have also come now in the form of the Slaughterhorn tribe. Out of the forest they emerge, the horned beasts that stand upright in a vile parody of man. They are the Cloven Ones, the children of chaos, and they have come for us to tear down our civilization. For warherds are migrating and destroying anything in their path. Defend yourselves from the Beastmen's wrath. So we have that to contend with as well. Sadly, that's all I have time for today. If we go ahead and zoom out, we definitely gained a lot of land in today's episode. Of course, Tic-Tac-Toe now has been confederated, so we own all of this, which is very nice. We also lost a bit of land in Lastria, actually. But hopefully next episode, all of these brown-looking lands will be turned blue, as well as down here. Zumbatar is going to go down the south. And so hopefully good things in the next episode. If we look at our army positioning, we do have some enemies over here, so we're going to have to deal with that. Plenty of enemies here over by Kroq-Gar. But over here, I think our positioning is okay. Definitely learning to appreciate this almost tactical view of the map here. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you on Wednesday with the next episode. See you next time.